We all get the same 24 hours in a day, yet some people achieve great things while others remain stuck in the same place for years. The difference is not talent or luck, it is how time is used. Most of us believe there will always be a tomorrow, so we keep postponing what truly matters. Slowly, without realizing it, we waste our most precious resource, time. This is the story of a young boy named Aarav, who had great potential, but one habit held him back and almost destroyed his future. Aarav had everything a child could wish for. His parents loved him deeply, his teachers believed in him, and he lived a comfortable life. Yet despite all this, he had one dangerous habit. He delayed everything. When his mother asked him to clean his room, he would say, "I'll do it later." When his teacher gave him homework, he thought, "There's still plenty of time." When his friends invited him to join extra classes, he replied, "Maybe next time." Days turned into months, and months turned into years. While his classmates moved forward, learning and growing, Aarav remained stuck in the same place, like a plant that refused to grow while the entire garden flourished. When his exams finally arrived, Aarav failed badly. The failure shook him deeply and broke his confidence. He became quiet and withdrawn, spending most of his time alone, thinking about his mistakes again and again. His family grew worried, but nothing seemed to change his behavior. One day, feeling lost and frustrated, Aarav left his house and wandered toward a nearby forest. After walking for a long time, he sat beside a gently flowing stream, staring at the water, lost in thought. After some time, he noticed an old sage named Swami Dev sitting under a tree nearby, calmly preparing food. Aarav gathered courage and approached him. The sage looked at him kindly and asked, "What troubles you, my child?" Aarav shared everything: his habit of delaying tasks, the years he had wasted, and the pain of his failure. The sage listened patiently and then said, "Let me tell you a story. Perhaps it will help you understand." Once, in a small coastal village, there lived a fisherman named Ratan. Every morning before sunrise, he would walk along the shore with his net. One day, before dawn, when the sky was completely dark and covered with clouds, he stumbled upon a small pouch lying in the sand. Curious, he picked it up. It felt heavy, as if filled with pebbles. Thinking it was nothing valuable, he carried it with him and sat by the shore, waiting for the sun to rise. To pass the time, he opened the pouch and took out a piece. It felt smooth like a stone. Without much thought, he threw it into the sea. The splash made a soothing sound, so he threw another, and then another. One by one, he kept tossing them away, lost in his thoughts about life, his struggles, and his worries. Slowly, the sky began to brighten, and the first ray of sunlight touched the last piece in his hand. It sparkled brilliantly. Startled, he looked closely. It was not a stone, but a diamond. His heart sank. He quickly emptied the pouch, but it was already empty. In the darkness, he had thrown away a whole pouch of diamonds into the sea. He fell to his knees, filled with regret, realizing the fortune he had lost. For a long time, he sat there blaming himself. But then a realization came to him. Looking at the single diamond still in his hand, he whispered, "At least I still have one. If I use this wisely, it can still change my life." With that thought, he stood up, accepted his mistake, and returned home with hope. The sage looked at Aarav and said, "We are all like that fisherman. Each of us carries a pouch full of diamonds, our time. But in the darkness of ignorance, we throw them away as if they are worthless. You cannot get back the time you have lost, but like the fisherman, you still have diamonds left. If you use them wisely, you can still change your life. Aarav sat silently, absorbing every word. For the first time, he truly understood the value of time. He realized that every moment wasted is something that can never be recovered. From that day on, he began to change. He stopped saying later and started taking action in the present. Slowly, with discipline and effort, he rebuilt his confidence and his future. This story teaches us that time is the most precious thing we have, yet we often treat it carelessly. We waste hours on distractions, postpone important tasks, and wait for the right moment, forgetting that the present moment is the only one we truly have. Time, once gone, never returns. But the beauty of life is that it is never too late to change. You still have diamonds left in your pouch. The real question is, will you keep throwing them away, or will you start valuing each one? The difference between success and failure often comes down to this simple choice. Those who succeed treat their time like diamonds, while others treat it like ordinary stones. So if you truly want to change your life, start today. Respect your time. Stop postponing what truly matters. Use every moment with purpose and awareness, because every diamond you protect today shapes the life you will live tomorrow.